Hello and welcome to Froggity Frog Crochet and this stitch guide on how to crochet the corner to corner stitch. This is a wonderfully popular stitch that works really quickly and is a great stitch to use for graphgans and anything that you want to create pictures using different coloured blocks. So for your corner to corner, you're going to start with the foundation chain of 6. It doesn't matter how big your blanket's going to be or whatever your project is. You always start with a foundation chain of 6. So in the 4th chain from your hook, you're going to make a double crochet and then make a double crochet in the last 2 chains as well. 2. What I love about the corner to corner stitch is that you don't need stitch markers. So this is your corner block. So now we're going to turn and chain 6. So while you're increasing, so you have increase and decrease rows for corner to corner, and while you're increasing you will always start each row with a chain of 6. So in the 4th chain from your hook, make a double crochet and make a double crochet in each of the next 2 chains as well. 1 and 2. We're now going to slip stitch into the turning chain of the block below. So up here is your turning chain and you're going to make a slip stitch. Then you're going to chain 3. So this is a turning chain and now you're going to make 3 double crochet into the turning chain of your first block. So that's the same place that we slip stitched into, make 3 double crochet. And this is row 2. So you can now see this is our first block we made in row 1 and this is the corner. And we're going to add another block with every row we make. So row 3, turn, chain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In the 4th chain from your hook, make a double crochet. 1 and then make a double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, 2 chains even, and 3. Then you're going to go to the turning chain of this block here, so that nice big gap, and make a slip stitch. Then chain 3, working into the same spot there that you slip stitched into, make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, and then do the same for the next block as well. So after your 3rd double crochet, go to that turning chain, slip stitch into it and chain 3, and then into the same space that you slip stitched into, make 3 double crochet and 3, and that is row 3. So we've added an extra block with each row, so row 3 has 3 blocks. Okay, and then you repeat row 3. I'm just going to do another repeat and then I'll show you how to decrease. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 turning chain. In the 4th chain from your hook, make a double crochet and make a double crochet in the next 2 chains as well. 1 and 2. Go to the turning chain of the next block, which is up here, slip stitch into it and chain 3. Into that same space that you slip stitched into, make 3 double crochet. 1, 2, oops, grab some more yarn, and 3. Go to the turning chain of the next block, which is up here, slip stitch into that, chain 3. Into the same space that you slip stitched into,
make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Then to the next block, slip stitch again. 1, 2, 3 and 3 double crochet into that space. 2 and 3. So row 4, and we've added another block, so we're now 4 blocks. So you repeat this row until you have the size that you need. Okay, so once you have the width that you want, it's time to decrease. So to decrease, you're going to turn, okay, just chain 1 to get you started, and then we're going to slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. Oops, I'm upside down. There we go. So your next 3 stitches are the 3 double crochet. So slip stitch into there, slip stitch into the next one, and slip stitch into the next. And then we're going to go into the turning chain of this block here and slip stitch into there. Now we chain 3. Make 3 double crochet into this turning chain. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so you've slip stitched up the side here and then worked your slip stitch into this space, chain 3 and 3 double crochet into the turning chain. So on this block you've worked 2 sides. Okay, and then the rest of this row you do as you did before. Slip stitch into that turning chain, chain 3 and make 3 double crochet in this block. And you're going to repeat this until you have 1 block left. 1, 2, 3 double crochet. Then into the next block, slip stitch into it and make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. So I have 1 block left. I'm going to slip stitch into its turning chain and then that's it. Okay, so in the row below I had 4 blocks and now I've decreased, so I now have 3. Okay, and this is how we do our decreases. So turn, chain 1. The chain 1 just helps to make the first slip stitch a bit easier because it can be a bit tricky otherwise. So we're going to slip stitch into each of the next 3 stitches, which are your double crochets, and then slip stitch into that chain space and then chain 3. Make 3 double crochet into the same chain space. 2 and 3. Then into the next block and do the same. So repeat this until you have 1 block left. And when I say 1 block, it's going to look like here. So this is the last block of this row because this will be a flat top. So make 3 double crochet in that last turning chain. So 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch into here. So when you turn on its side, I have made 2 blocks, so I've reduced by 1 block. Okay, so turn, chain 1, slip stitch into the next 3 stitches, slip stitch into the chain space, chain 3, make 3 double crochet into the chain space, 1, 2 and 3, and slip stitch into the turning chain up that last block, and that is the corner to corner stitch. So we started down here, we increased a block every row, then we decreased to get a perfect square. So you just increase for as many rows as you need and then decrease back down to one block.
And there is your stitch guide on how to crochet the corner to corner stitch. I would love to see what you make with this really nice stitch. Please do come and show us over in our Facebook group, Froggity Frogs Ribbit and Stitch. The link is beneath this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well for more crochet stitches, crochet tips and crochet patterns as well. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time in the next video. Bye for now.